These are 10 of the most mysterious events that science just can't explain. Number 10. Saturn's North Pole. Nobody realizes why Saturn's North Pole has a whirling, hexagon-molded storm. At Saturn's North Shaft, there is a specific weather system the size of 2 Earths in the inquisitive state of a hexagon. The deadly storm was shot and watched for quite a long time by NASA's Cassini rocket. However, it stays strange. The other normally happening hexagonal shape researchers have found is in crystal stones, so they have no idea how Saturn's storm came to resemble this. To make matters all the more confusing, the storm seems to have changed shading, moving from turquoise to yellow over only a couple of years. Number 9. Curved trees in Russia. There's no clarification for these bended trees in the dancing forest in Russia. This territory in Kaliningrad is loaded up with pine trees that are twisted into spirals, rings, and other configurations. They were planted during the 1960s and are the only tree species to do this. As per Atlas Obscura, a few hypotheses incorporate outrageous breezes, shaky soil, and these are the responsible aspects for the specific shape of the trees. A few local people consider this the drunken forest. Number 8. The connection of mind and body. Clinical science is just starting to comprehend the manners by which the brain impacts the body. The placebo impact, for instance, exhibits that individuals can sometimes cause a relief in clinical side effects or enduring by accepting the cures to be effective regardless of whether they really are or not. If utilizing processes are inadequately comprehended, the body's capacity to mend itself is definitely more stunning than anything present-day medication could make. So, why are there numerous unexplained marvels? And honestly, some of them are questionable. The reasonable study of the body and psyche, regardless of whether we are attempting to make sense of quite a bit of it, might be among the most stunning wonders of all. Number 7. Near-death experiences and life after death. Have you ever wondered what will be going to happen after death? The fact is, nobody ever returns after death. Individuals who were once close to death have usually announced different supernatural encounters. For example, going into a passage and developing into a light, being brought together with friends and family, a feeling of harmony, and so on. This then comes with the recommendation that there is possible existence past the grave. While such encounters are significant, nobody has come back with verification or irrefutable data from beyond the grave. Skeptics propose that the encounters are logical as regular and unsurprising hallucinations of a damaged mind. An investigation of individuals in heart failure in 2015 found that when the heart is actually dying, it gets peppered by signals from the cerebrum, which attempts to remain active. The scramble of signs may be liable for near-death experiences. Analysts figure that scientists are still trying to figure it out, but only God knows the best. Number 6. Black holes. Massive monsters. A steady staple of science fiction thrillers, black holes are extremely violent, immeasurably destructive, and invisible. Black holes are areas of space in which the power of gravity is incredible, to the point that everything around it is attracted. Not in any case light can get away, which is the reason we can't perceive any of this going on. Experts think there could be up to 100 million dark openings in our solar system alone, and these beasts can develop to get billions of times larger than the Sun. Likewise, at the central point of most cosmic systems, including our own, sneaks a super monstrous dark hole. But we don't have the foggiest idea of what happens when objects usually pass through it. They may become spaghettified, extended or separated into large strings of matter. They could even be moved through an easy route to an alternate part of our universe. This is pretty creepy. Number 5. Dark matter. Planets, stars, space rocks, cosmic systems, the things that we can really observe. make up about 5% of the absolute universe. Researchers think that there is another 25% of a bizarre substance commonly known as dark matter. We can't see it, we don't get it, yet we're almost certain it's out there on the grounds that everything moves to its gravitational range. Dark matter isn't ordinary matter, and we don't know much about it. Matter is made of protons, neutrons, and electrons. However, dark matter is as yet a mystery. One hypothesis is that dark matter is made of particles that we basically haven't recognized or distinguished. A recent report proposed that there may be signs of early-stage dark holes. Scientists accept that dark matter acts like a bug catching networks, holding quick-moving galaxies together. Furthermore, there's such an extensive amount of this stuff that it twists the space appearance, with the goal that when the space experts watch far-off systems, that they frequently show up distorted. We have a lot of proof that dark holes exist, yet concerning what it is, that is still a mystery. Some think dark holes are made out of an unfamiliar molecule or particles. Others trust it's an unfamiliar property of gravity. Whatever reality, dark hole is a genuine riddle, and it's demonstrated massively dubious to nail down. Number 4. Fairy Circles, Namibia. The meadows of Namibia's Namib Desert are home to a huge number of small circles, which are patches of land with no vegetation development. As per the BBC, Namibia's fairy holes lie in a honeycomb-like pattern and range in sizes from around 5 feet to 50 feet in measurement. The reason for the circles stays a questionable point among researchers who study the circles. Researchers have introduced two principal speculations to clarify Namibia's circles, yet nothing has indisputably demonstrated both of the theories. First, a few researchers guarantee that termites make the circles. Termite homes are situated underneath the ground, and they clear vegetation around the home. This procedure makes permeable soil, which makes lasting repositories of water beneath the surface to continue the termite population. Researchers have watched the termite homes. However, the clarification doesn't clarify why the circle pattern is irregular. The second principal hypothesis researchers have is on the thought of water rivalry among close-by plants. Plants make shade for those nearest to them and keep up some water on the outside of the soil. In any case, they take water from plants further away by removing water from the dirt with their long roots. This water hypothesis clarifies the circle designs. However, researchers have not yet tested the hypothesis. Number 3. Earthquake lights. These are for the most part white or somewhat blue flashes that appear before huge earthquakes and keep going for a few seconds. They have been accounted for rarely for a long time as per the US Land Survey. It wasn't until the 1960s, when individuals took photos of this marvel during the Matsuhiro seismic tremors, that established researchers began to pay attention to it. From that point forward, researchers have made numerous hypotheses for the origin of the lights, including everything from piezoelectricity and frictional heating to phosphine gas discharges and electrokinetics. However, most as of late researchers recommended that the lights are brought about by pre-tremor components that stir the normal electrical charge of rocks, making them shimmer and gleam. But that is still up for debate. Number 2. Subscriber pick. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more detail about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. As for now, don't forget to comment and tell us what you think about this image. It seems dangerous, right? Bermuda Triangle is also called the Devil's Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is named because of its triangular shape of around 500,000 square miles of sea between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, where a huge number of ships and airplanes have disappeared. A wide range of peculiar occasions were reported to have occurred in the zone, including a few platoons vanishing, with no one contacting anyone in trouble. What's more is that in one incident in 1945, a whole squadron of US torpedo planes disappeared like a phantom. Number 1. Why people yawn. Yawning is something you likely do each and every day. In any case, strangely, researchers despite everything aren't sure why. As of late, established researchers have pushed towards the possibility that yawning is a thermoregulatory conduct that cools off the cerebrum, yet its actual biological capacity is yet unclear. What's more is that researchers aren't completely certain why it's common among social creatures, for example people. A recent report distributed in Cognitive Brain Research found that the systems in your mind liable for sympathy and social abilities are enacted when you see somebody yawn. Scientists have likewise seen that chimpanzees can get yawns from people. Replicating the facial expressions of others causes us to embrace and comprehend their flow state, said Matthew Campbell of Yerkes National Primate Research Center at Emory University. Well, that's the end of our list of 10 mysterious events that science just can't explain. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up and ring that notification bell button for our latest video updates. We love to hear your feedback. What do you think of these mysterious places? Is there anything you want to share with us? Please feel free to mention anything that you know in the comment section. Thanks for watching!